As CEO of a company, I have a lot I'm juggling, and it's helped me to focus on life and not just make my life about prep. 2 weeks out. We are getting there, closer by the day. Body is changing daily in a positive, and I'm gonna answer some common questions that I've been getting around my bikini prep. Probably one of the biggest questions was, how has your nutrition and diet changed this go around from previous preps? The biggest change was healing my gut. My body has been hyper responsive ever since the time I took 9 months to heal my GI tract. And then a repopulation phase, and during that, my body started to respond. And I was like, all right, I think I want to diet and see where we can end up for a show. I didn't know if I was going to actually compete or not. It was more so I want to get leaner for the summertime, and everything started just working like clockwork. So that's why we decided, okay, let's aim for Junior USA's. I love Charleston. I love the show. Trace is a great promoter. So it just made logical sense. And I don't need to requalify because I placed 5th in bikini at North Americans last year. So I'm automatically eligible to compete at a national show this season, as long as you do it within 1 calendar year. From a diet standpoint, I'm very good about reducing inflammatory foods that trigger me to bloat, retain water, get acid reflux or burping. I've actually incorporated a lot of fruits. A lot of my carb sources are fruits or rice cakes. Sometimes I do oats. Honestly, I don't really do rice much. It just doesn't taste great to me, unless we're getting sushi, and that's a whole nother story because sushi is life. How quickly we changed my nutrition. I would say my plans, I started to drop food 12 weeks out into 8 weeks out, but David's very methodical with his protocols and how he reduces food, so it's not a huge drop. Honestly, I don't have a lot of hunger. It's more so tiredness, and if I don't eat for a certain length of time, I might have a blood sugar drop, or I might just feel like I'm gonna pass out, and that's when I'm like, oh, I need to eat again. I'm just super in tune with my body now and aware of what I need when I need it. Honestly, my protein sources haven't really changed. Ground turkey breast, chicken, egg whites, sometimes do whey protein, fish, I'm doing sea bass and cod, sometimes add in shrimp, and then just a variety of green vegetables. I do a salad almost daily, trying to get my gut microbiome diversity up as much as I can when you're in a dieting phase. What does my day in the life look like? Well, as an entrepreneur, it's different every single day. I will say it was about 5 weeks out. We switched from a daily step count to 2 split cardio sessions. So I do kind of have to adjust my calendar to make sure I hit those 2 sessions hard, that I have food in my system for at least the second one. I typically do the first one fasted. Depending on when I wake up in the morning, some days I wake up at 6:30, some days I wake up at 8. If I have calls, I'll work around that as well. Day in the life is just cardio. I check my emails, I get on meetings, work with the coaching team. I'm doing a lot of social media, project management as well. We're working on some new offers within the coaching business. So I'm juggling a lot. We're also doing some home improvement projects, which I'm kind of in charge of planning those and getting communication going for those as well. David's starting a new podcast. So as CEO of a company, I have a lot I'm juggling, but I'm actually really enjoying it. And it's helped me to focus on life and not just make my life about prep. And this is a huge change from years previous competing, that I would be solely focused on that prep and everything else got thrown to the wayside. And this time around, I was like, if I cannot have mental focus, I cannot get things done in a day, I really don't care about a show. But I still have this desire to earn a pro card. Another great question, what's my end goal? In manifesting my dream life and things that I would love to see happen, my goal is turn pro, hit the pro circuit, and earn my Olympia qualification. I don't know what the timeline looks like, but those are the things that I would love to accomplish this year. So focusing on business, I typically, in my day in the life, I shower 3 times a day right now because I'm trying to keep my skin from breaking out and getting gross. I eat about 4 to 5 meals a day, and I typically am doing stretching or yoga. I meditate. I'm going to bed at around 10 o'clock. So it's a pretty full day. Sometimes I'll read or I'll play a video game to kind of distract myself or watch some YouTube videos. Podcasts have been my thing lately. When I'm doing my cardio especially, have something mentally stimulating, and I've been doing more of the personal development through podcasting. So I'm actually really excited. It's getting me more invigorated to start my own podcast, which will be coming soon. Some days I do my makeup. A little bit of shimmer eyeshadow. It's more of like a glowy look with a pink lip and then some blush today. That's it. My microblading is healing very nicely. You guys can go check out that video as well. I'm about to get some coffee. I'm meeting with our coaches today and helping them with some business planning, working through some troubleshooting, things that I can support them with, and going from there. And always playing with the kitties.